What's happening in Pasadena's real estate market as the year winds down, and what should sellers and buyers expect with regards to home prices? Hi, this is Eva Lin, #1 realtor for Pasadena Homes sold in 2021 and 2022. The latest sales data is in, so let's jump right into my local market update for October of 2023. To start off, we should have a quick look at how the year has shaped up so far. This time last year, there were plenty of news headlines about how the real estate market's going to crash in 2023. Clearly, that didn't happen. Local home prices are as high or higher than they were last year, depending on how you measure. For instance, the median Pasadena home price over the last 6 months was over $1.4 million. This is 6.5% higher than the same time period last year. Now, once again, alarming news headlines are popping up with predictions of a market crash. But anybody who listened to those same headlines last year and tried to time the market is really kicking themselves right now. In the last 6 months, prices have gone up, not down. So it's important to take those alarming headlines with a grain of sand. If we take a look at the recent sales data from September, we see a few interesting things. First, the median Pasadena home price last month was $1.35 million, which was exactly the same in September of 2022. In terms of new housing inventory, 70 houses went up for sale last month, and that represents a 16% drop compared to the same month last year. As you probably know, low housing inventory is having a huge impact on our local market. In fact, there have been about 30% fewer houses going up for sale this year compared to last year. And that's a big reason why home prices have been rising despite interest rates hovering around 8%. There simply aren't enough houses available for sale to meet the demand, even with higher interest rates. Another critical number to be aware of is related to active listings. That means how many houses are available for sale at any given time. In September, that number averaged out at 118 houses in Pasadena, making it the third lowest month in over a decade. This means low housing supply is likely to be the norm until there's a significant drop in interest rates. Now, as year-end approaches, we'll likely see inventory drop even more because fewer folks are interested in selling their house during the holiday season. And with lots of travel plans, there tends to be fewer active buyers in the market during November and December. Some buyers see this as an opportunity to purchase a home when the competition isn't as intense, and I agree that's a good strategy. For home sellers who plan to sell in the next few months, it's critical that your house is presented in a way that allows it to stand out and receive maximum exposure during this less frenzied time of the year, particularly if it's a multi-million-dollar house. I recently helped my dear clients, the Suzukis, sell their gorgeous Craftsman at 144 North Grand Avenue in Pasadena. This sale was especially interesting because North Grand Avenue is a short little street with only about 10 houses on it. A few weeks before I put the Suzuki's house on the market, one of the neighbors put their house up for sale. I listed 144 Grand in July, and within 3 days, 2 more neighbors listed their houses. So, on that tiny little street, 4 different multi-million-dollar character homes went up for sale within about a month. I knew it was critical that I do everything in my power to help my client's house outshine the competition. Thankfully, I'd already created a custom video tour where I was on camera describing what made their home so special. I also created a custom digital guidebook with beautiful copywriting and gorgeous photos to paint a powerful picture of the ideal life that awaited the lucky new owners. When the house hit the market, I hosted open houses every single weekend until it went into escrow. And sure enough, that happened within 28 days. What's more, my team went all out to make sure the house looked its best even through the heat of the summer. We had planted beautiful iceberg roses as part of the initial touch-up work, and my team came by the house dozens of times to hand water those flowers so they would stay alive and keep the house looking great. As I mentioned, we opened escrow in just 28 days, and the Suzukis sold their home for $70,000 over the asking price with multiple offers received. They were thrilled by the outcome. Here we are, well into October, and the 3 competing homes on North Grand still haven't officially sold. 2 of them did open escrow this month, only after having major price reductions. This all goes to show the importance of having a powerful marketing, pricing, and positioning plan to make sure your home sells for the highest price in the best amount of time possible and stands out amongst competing homes. If there's anything I can do to support you with your real estate needs, you can always find me at linrealtygroup.com or call me at 626-807-6581. Thank you so much.